everybody. It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here today to go live on Big Brother. I guess the past 3 episodes we're going to catch up on, have a good little talk about it, give you all my 2 cents about it. This has been a little side story, real quick. This has been the longest work week ever. And it's only Thursday, but mind you, I'm off tomorrow, thank God. I promised myself when I finish this live, I'm going to go back to work for maybe an hour. And then I'm off into Tuesday. It is not like me to be, hey Davion, I see you in the chat. It is not like me to be inconsistent with my videos. I pride myself to try, if I set up a live, to not have to keep rescheduling it or pushing it back or being late. So I really apologize. But you all know YouTube is not my full-time job, so that job comes first. And I'm just happy this is almost over. But let's get into Big Brother. Like, I just watched the past episode where Todd Bridges became HOH. I just watched that like 30 minutes ago. Hey, Michelle. I'm sorry, Michelle, I had you in the waiting room last night. I was typing away at my keyboard and I was like, I gotta push it back another day. And I'm like, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. And nobody unsubscribed, and I thank you all for that. But let's get into it. Hey, Glenda girl, I see you in the chat. We're gonna start back this conversation with the whole Shayna mess because I have 2 points of view. And I think you all can see from the title of this video that I blame NSYNC. I might be on the other side of the fence of the popular opinions on Twitter. This Shayna fiasco is a mess. The fact that Carson and Cynthia even entertained the logic of Misha and Todrick, who has been after you, who just put you on the block. Every time they HOH, you on the block. Time after time after time after time. I can't believe, and for that part of the conversation, I blame Cynthia. Because see, if you all know Cynthia from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia don't do too much thinking on her own. She always ran up behind what Nene said, run up behind what Kenya said. She don't never check nobody. You know, she kicked Portia that one time, but Cynthia don't seem like she got too much good common sense when it comes to the game. Now, I don't want to talk about her in real life. I don't know her. But from what I've seen on what she puts out on reality TV and what she done put out on this Big Brother, I blame Cynthia, because if Cynthia would not have entertained Misha and Todrick, Carson would not have entertained them either. And for that, Carson, I blame you for not having no mind of your own. But let's jump back to why I blame NSYNC before we move forward. Now, Chris Kirkpatrick was the one who came up with the idea of crossing Misha. The spam people won't let me be great. Block them real quick. He wanted to cross Misha, take Carson down in the hopes that she would throw up Todd Bridges. That made no sense when they already said, we'll throw Todd up if y'all take Cynthia down. And Cynthia would have came down, Todd would have went up, and Cynthia would not have voted for Todd to leave the house. For Carson to leave the house. We would have had Todd Bridges sitting at home, and Chris, Shayna, Carson, and Cynthia could have ran the game. And mind you, I don't understand why nobody wants to work. I don't know why people want to work with Todrick and Misha and not Lamar and Todd. You team Misha, Dabu? I mean, I don't hate Misha. I really don't hate Todrick. Only because, my friend Charles, he tells me all the time all the stuff Todrick did, you know, behind the scenes and what he does in real life, and he don't pay his dancers, and he, you know, got some problematic ways. I don't know Todrick like that. All I know Todrick from is creating dance routines on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's it. So this is the flip side of the coin. You all tell me what you think. I thought it was a great game move. If we looking at Big Brother as a whole, y'all, if my hair turned into an afro, I just washed it and I'm getting it done in the morning, so I can't put any product in it. So if it go into an afro, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me if it go like this throughout the review. But that was a great game move, because at the end of the day, with Carson being HOH, that's the dog, Misha or Todrick should be sitting at home this week. They shouldn't even be doing whatever they doing, Fula line in the house with Todd Bridges being HOH. One of them should be at home. Preferably, it should have been Misha, because she's the comp beast. So for Todrick to come up with the plan to say, I'm going to create a bigger target than Misha, who just put your ass on the block 2 times in a row. I'm going to make Shayna even more hated than her. That was a great game move. That was some old school Evil Dick type of gameplay, because you know Evil Dick used to be on the block every other week, and every other week he would find a way to make somebody a bigger villain than him, and of course he's safe because he won the game. So I mean, when it comes to a game move, that was great. I agree with you, Davion. Todrick made an excellent game move and something he can bring up in the final 2. He can bring that up in the final 2, but the problem with what Todrick did, he did it on Celebrity Big Brother. This Celebrity Big Brother. You see, Lamar is sitting in the house. He don't even know who to vote for. Lamar had the best statement of the game to me. Lamar is sitting on the couch. You know, Shayna done just went home. He was like, I'm trying to whisper to Todd, you know, let's vote Misha out, but Todd couldn't hear me. And Misha is sitting right here to his left. I hollered. I chuckled. I said, Lamar does not understand anything about the game, but the pureness of him not understanding anything about the game and saying in Misha's face, this bitch, he ain't say bitch, Angie don't. This girl needs to go home. That was sheer entertainment. This is Celebrity Big Brother. You think Lamar sitting in the jury listening to Todrick run down how he flipped the game on Shayna is going to mean something to him? No. They're going to vote for who they like, who made them feel good in the house. That's why Carson is such a threat, because Carson makes everyone feel good. Everyone likes him. This is Celebrity Big Brother. Nobody care about none of your resume. Do I like you or not? So back to Todrick and Shayna. What I didn't like about Todrick's move is Todrick's move was old school Big Brother, which I do like. The isolation of Shayna is what I didn't like. I didn't like what I was seeing on the live feeds where Todrick, I guess last week, was talking about Chris Kirkpatrick's child would be disappointed. Like, bringing people kids into it is a no-no. Then he was body shaming or slut shaming Shayna, saying she wearing all these clothes to flirt. Whatever. I ain't watched the live feeds. This is just the cliff notes I picked up from Twitter. And I saw the little clips and I was like, I didn't like that he was talking shit about Shayna. Like, you already did your job. You already shifted your target. Why is everyone acting like Shayna playing the game, playing the middle, isn't what Todrick was doing? Isn't what everybody else was doing? My lips felt a little bit dry. I mean, I don't know why Shayna was such a big villain for playing the middle when ultimately she chose your side, Carson and Cynthia. She could have left your ass on the block and Carson, your ass could have went home. But no, she took you off the block. She didn't even take Cynthia off. She took you off the block to guarantee you would be safe. But then you still listening to Todrick and Misha. You know the worst part of it all is that Todrick and Misha didn't win HOH this week. Because I wanted to see Todrick or Misha go back on their word. Because I believe they would have put Carson and Cynthia on the block. But let's see what you all are saying. Why is Lamar still? When Lamar was in the voting room and Julie was like, come on, Lamar, this a live show. Who you voting for? Like, say a name. And he's sitting up here biting his nails and flicking it and rubbing it. I said, this is disgusting. Did Lamar go puff one outside and, you know, the lot of CBS real quick? Like, what was wrong with him in that voting room? Lamar is just, and then Lamar went on another 10-minute rant about Chloe, and I am disgusted. Disgusted. Like, if I have to hear another K name on Big Brother, I just might turn my whole TV off. Like, Lamar, Chloe don't want you. See, if you wanted to stay with Chloe, you should have put the drugs down and just cheated. Because, see, cheating, she don't mind. She don't mind a couple of side babies. But the crack or the cocaine or whatever you was on, allegedly, I mean, it was something, but I don't know what. That's what messed you up with Chloe. So please quit crying over this woman. It's been a decade. She got a whole baby daddy that she don't want to let go of. Chloe doesn't want to be with you. She's been with about 3 or 4 basketball players since you. Please let it go and quit talking about it on my TV screen. And editors, if you by chance happen to come across this, edit all that shit out. We don't want to hear any more love cries for Chloe Kardashian on my Celebrity Big Brother screen. Moving on. Lord, it's about to start raining again, and I had to go to the store. Cynthia, damn fool, she ate up. Cynthia, the way Cynthia sat there and ate up those, I mean, they really weren't lies. They were exaggerations and manipulation. Shayna was working with them at the very beginning of the game, but Shayna took her side. But the manipulation of Cynthia just reminded me of the old school Nene days. She's easy. Cynthia, if Cynthia is not sitting in the final 2 chair, I don't know what's up. Cynthia or Lamar. Whoever is sitting next to Cynthia or Lamar will win the game. I just don't. I was kind of liking Shayna, did not expect that. Oh, well, I heard that it's unlikely Todrick could win. And the fingernails were gross. I think it's unlikely for Todrick to win because I believe on Celebrity Big Brother, they don't go to a jury house. I believe they get to go home, DVR the show, and then come back and vote. So they know what's going on. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But I don't think they go to an isolated house. I think they actually go home back in the real world and just come back on Wednesday and vote. So if they go to a jury house, Shayna Mike can poison the jury house. But if they at home, Todrick is poisoning himself. People gonna look at them live feeds and see what he really think about them and be like, And I don't know why Todrick is being so nasty. I don't even think he needs the money. It's like you ruining your reputation for something you don't even need. I think he just wants to be a villain. I seen all of his little cookout. Everybody is backing off of Todrick. Here come the afro, y'all. I'm trying to pat it down. I've heard this theory of Lamar winning by accident. If everybody think Lamar is a dummy and say Misha and Todrick take him to the final three, and by chance it's a basketball competition. It's a basketball competition, and Lamar wins the final three. That's the only way I see Lamar winning this game. The final three is usually memory comps. Like, we getting ready to get into the days and the memories, and Lamar isn't winning that. Lamar isn't winning that. And do you think, put it in the chat real quick, do you think that if Todrick or Misha won the final three, they would boot the other out and take Lamar? I think their best chances of winning the game, either one of them, is to take each other. Lamar could probably beat Todrick in the final two, because I think Todrick is that hated. But we'll see. Yeah. Carson and Cynthia, and I want to get me some clown, like, not fans, but like emojis that I could put up when people are acting clownish. Because I was already, like you all know, I was already working late damn near every night of the week. So I never really had time to watch the episodes. But I had already knew that Cynthia and Carson flipped on Shayna. And I said, well, let me watch the episodes. I got to really see how this went down. And I was like, y'all really mad at Shayna? Now, see, the lie that Todrick told was Shayna said she wanted Carson on the block and out the house. Shayna didn't say that. She just said Carson was a threat. So that was the only lie. And Shayna she was like, I put it on my kids. And Cynthia's like, you said it. And why are you going up so hard for Carson? That ain't your man. I ain't never seen you go up for my kid. Shut up, Andy. I ain't never seen Cynthia go up for nobody like that. Never. It's something about that Big Brother house and being stuck around people 24/7. It's something, I guess, that you really create a strong family bond. But I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you all have the power to at least even out the numbers. Make it 3-3. Let's get on to when Shayna left the house. Shayna left the house. She only hugged Lamar and Todd Bridges because they weren't in the lie and the foolishness. It was so funny. It was at some point where when Lamar said, I want to vote Misha ass out, I'm cracking up. Lamar is funny. When he's not talking about Chloe on my TV screen, he cracks me up. Todd was like, Lamar get a participation trophy. At least he playing the game now. Lamar is a good pick for the show, and at least he hasn't quit. At least he didn't quit yet. So Shayna ain't hugged nobody, and then they all in their feelings. I'm like, you all had this lady in isolation. You all weren't talking to her. Todrick is in there talking about her, slut shaming her, saying she ain't no real celebrity. And I'm like, hell, I knew Shayna before I knew you. I knew Shayna Mokular, however you say her last name, no disrespect. But I knew of her before I knew of Todrick. I told you, I only knew Todd. If Todrick wasn't on RuPaul's Drag Race, I wouldn't know who the hell he was. So, how are you upset that she didn't hug you? Let's take it back another step, because I ain't take no notes and I just remembered this. How you gonna believe a bitch? And I'm gonna say bitch this time because it was very bitchy of Misha not to go to Carson's HOH room. Everybody do. It don't matter you hate the person or not. You want to see my HOH room? Yeah, you go up there, you look around, be fake for 30 seconds, listen to the letter, and go back downstairs. Misha wouldn't even do that. So the bitch who wouldn't even come up and be respectful, because you don't went to her HOH room twice. Even when you knew you was her target, you went to her room twice. She wouldn't even come up to your room out of respect. But you gonna believe Misha over Shayna? I'm telling you, the game move on that side of the house, great game move. How you all executed it was trash. You didn't have to trash Shayna. You could have just played your game move, and it was what it was. Now, I want to know, let's go through the comments because I got another quick question, a little bit of gossip I want to know. Now, I showed y'all that article where Shayna fiance was like he was gonna break up with her because she was flirting with Lamar Odom. I can't believe it. I don't think she was. I can't believe anybody in there flirting with Lamar, and especially he loved crying out to Chloe. So Shayna, it was said that she canceled all her exit interviews, and she wasn't on Twitter or nothing, and she was really sad. So like, did the boyfriend really break up with her? The fiance? If so, that's trash. Because I just can't imagine Shayna doing anything with Lamar that would cause a breakup. I don't think there's a jury house. I just had the impression he was a jerk in the house and everyone in the house knows it. Not all behind everyone's back. I don't think everyone thinks Todrick is a jerk. I think they'll think it once they watch those live feeds. I'm just saying it based off of the edit. Like CBS must really like Todrick because based off of the edit, when I didn't see any of the back talk. I didn't see of the slut shame. I didn't see anything of him talking about NSYNC's children. So a lot of this is on the live feeds. They aren't making Todrick to be out a villain if you're just a casual watcher. So, oh Lord, here come the afro. Let's hurry up. But I'm happy there's not a jury house because Cynthia said it. She was like, as long as y'all didn't lie and everything y'all said, Shayna said is what she said, I'm cool with you. So, okay, no jury house. So yeah, Todrick isn't gonna win this game. Todd thinks he's got a chance to win, but he did look up and get an HOH. Todd Bridges has a great chance of winning because he's doing what Todrick. Oh, I hate his two Tods in the house. I wish one of them would go home. But Todrick, it has bad jury management. At least Todd Bridges is thinking of the jury. Like, let me at least explain this to Carson, explain this to Cynthia. You know, though I don't understand why Cynthia ass ain't on the block after another thing. Like another thing, go sit your ass on the block. That's another thing, Cynthia. But like I said, these people don't know how to play the game, so it's just fun. It's entertaining to watch. Even Shayna said it week one, she just took Carson off the block. Like, Cynthia and Carson are so concerned about what Shayna was doing week one, day 2 of the game, that they completely forgot what Shayna just did the other day, yesterday. Like, I just saved y'all ass yesterday, but you worried about what I said day 1. That was some A1 manipulation. That's some hand clap manipulation. I ain't gonna hate on Todrick for manipulating Cynthia like that. Cynthia was so worked up, it looked like she wanted to fight Shayna. She was like, I can't even talk to you unless Carson is in the room. You can't even speak to me. I'm like, Cynthia, who the fuck are you? You talk about somebody who not playing the game. Let me tell you how disrespectful they were to Cynthia this week. They don't care about Cynthia's game so much that they were willing to risk Cynthia being off the block when everybody can play veto and Cynthia could have the opportunity to take Carson off the block and both of them be safe. That's how much they know you ain't in the game, Cynthia, because they know you ain't about to win no damn veto. So we don't care about Cynthia being off the block. She ain't about to win nothing. Cause Cynthia all up there, oh, they fucked up. Cause I'm praying about this veto. They done fucked up. I'm like, no, they didn't. They know you ain't about to win nothing, Cynthia. Chris Kirkpatrick was right. They did even things up. Misha Tajik will pick them off one by one. Because Carson going home when the next episode, it ain't tonight, it's tomorrow. Carson going home tomorrow. And guess who not about to win HOH? Unless it's a model walking competition. Cynthia going home after that. She tweeted today, but no real details. The boyfriend is childish. I really hate that for her. I really hate that because she was such a good game player. She was really sweet. She was really likable on the TV. To me, the boyfriend wants to break up with her anyway. Okay, there's no jury house. Okay, good. So yeah, Todrick ain't about to win. Last week, someone else who covers the show said Todrick wouldn't beat anyone. If there's no jury house and everyone is watching the show, Todrick, everyone is going to see all the lies Todrick told. This is going to be a bitter jury. And I told y'all, this celebrity Big Brother, no one is going to care about Todrick's excellent resume. Me, Angie, I think it's a great move. I think it's a winnable move. It is a great resume. But you playing with people who don't even know what resume mean in the game. You got people voting for you like Lamar and Cynthia, Todd Bridges. These people don't know shit about the game. Cynthia is there for the check, and she is not doing a damn thing. She sure is there for the check because Bravo ain't giving her one. So, and CBS ain't about to give her one either, not a winner's check. Yes, Glenda, a modeling walk competition. If they aren't strutting, what else y'all think Cynthia could win? A wine taste. She couldn't even win the drink tasting shit tonight. And she got the whole wine bar. She couldn't even win the drink shit. Okay, I'm about to pull the ponytail clip out. It's too much. Oh, Lord, I done lost my ponytail clip. Even then, Todrick might win. I think after Carson and Cynthia go home and see all the stuff Todrick did and how foolish he made them look, that's a vote. That's a no vote. Shayna definitely ain't gonna vote for him. NSYNC ain't about to vote for him. Is Chris Kattan even gonna get to vote? Does he even get to come back since he quit? Let's think about this because it ain't shit else to talk about. Todd Bridges won HOH and he put up Lamar and Carson. And if y'all want anywhere on Twitter, y'all already know who won veto. So Chris Kattan left on his own on regular Big Brother. They allowed to do that. I don't know, Evita. Let's think about it. The first person who went out was Teddy Mellencamp, another housewife. It's enough people where everybody get to vote, right? I don't know the rules of Celebrity Big Brother. I think everybody get to vote because it ain't but so many of them in the house. Teddy Mellencamp ain't voting for Todrick because Todrick was behind getting her out. Todrick hated Teddy because Teddy was too close to Carson. So you can kiss that vote goodbye. Mariah. They really didn't want Mariah to go home, so Mariah might vote for Misha or Todrick. But maybe Mariah might not like the bullying. It really wasn't bullying. He was just trash talking females in the live feed. So she might not like that, but Mariah's vote could be up in the air for Todrick. Who went home next? I think that's when Chris Kattan quit after that. But then that's when Chris, if I forget somebody, throw it in the chat. But down to Chris Kirkpatrick, Shayna, everybody after Chris NSYNC is not voting for Todrick, so he's not winning. I don't see it. But we only got a week to find out. Go ahead and oh, that wind is whipping and going. And I gotta go somewhere. Y'all hear that wind? I might not go. I don't know. Think about it. I think Glenda meant Todrick. Oh, the modeling competition. Yeah. Yeah, he might. So, what is Cynthia gonna win? Y'all put in the chat a competition y'all think Cynthia could win, because this one she was supposed to win. How you gonna have a whole wine cellar and you can't even pick out a couple of ingredients to a drink? And it's amazing that Todd Bridges got all of them right. Like, he has a great palate. And then the whole time Todrick is on the live feeds bitching and complaining that the competition had to do with tasting. I'm like, haven't you seen Big Brother? You just see Todrick used to production having a favorite and rigging stuff for their favorites. I think Todrick just realized he ain't no production favorite. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you for being petty, Glenda. You right. I don't even think Cynthia could beat Todrick in the modeling competition. But one thing I'm gonna say, I've been entertained. I don't care who get on my nerve and on Twitter and all that. This season, I have been entertained. Like, I actually have watched every episode, because sometimes when I'm on, Twitter, and I've already been spoiled, I might not go back and watch the episode. No, I have watched every episode of Celebrity Big Brother, and I have gotten chuckles. I have straight up hollered. I have fell on the floor. I rolled my eyes. I've seen game moves that we've never really seen before. And I think it's great. And I think they need to pick up on this for a regular Big Brother. Stop putting all the super fans, stop putting all the Instagram models, people who just want to make it to jury to make a little bit of extra salary, and just get some entertaining people who don't know much about the show, and just turn them loose and give them a little bit of alcohol. And why they get to play spades? They don't never get to play spades in regular Big Brother. I don't. Carson was funny as hell during that comp. Yes. And it's really been entertaining. Everyone else, okay, y'all been entertained. It would be crazy if Todd or Lamar wins. It's not. It's not out of left field. I think I think you all are right. The only person that can't win is Todrick. I don't know if Misha is as hated as Todrick, because I don't see Misha on the live feeds doing insane things that Todrick is doing. Misha is just good at the game. She's a threat. She's a comp beast. So I can see Misha winning if she's there. They have to get her out. And if Lamar is the one who can get Misha out, I want to see a Lamar HOH. Go ahead and give him a basketball competition or something. I want to see a Lamar HOH, because he has absolutely no clue how to play this game, and I think it would be hilarious. I do. Just production, just for the entertainment factor of it all. Please give us a Lamar HOH. This season has been good. I'm surprised. I think Teddy's going out first made it for me, since I'm not a fan of hers. Me too. I don't know Teddy. Like, I don't watch Beverly Hills. I'm gonna watch it this season because it's a couple of extra black people on there. So I'm gonna give it a chance. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm gonna give it a chance this upcoming season. So I didn't know who Teddy Mellencamp was. It would have been her or Mariah. Like, I'm happy it happened the way it did. I don't want to go back and in this history, because I've been entertained by the order of the way things have went. So who knows what Teddy would have added to the game. I think Teddy was up on Misha and Todrick's bullshit before everybody else, and she probably would have been on their ass. But other than that, I don't know. Lamar can't win. I mean, that would be his path. What would be his path? Everyone knows he's clueless. Lamar could have a good resume. If he gets an HOH and gets Misha, the biggest comp beast, out of the house, and we already know that's his plan. It's not like he would accidentally get Misha out. We know that's his plan. He's the only one who outright said her name in her face. So I think that's a good. And then if he's sitting at that final two, I don't know how Lamar would even get there. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind it, and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Lamar HOH would be a hoot. He is so clueless to the game that he might make a good game move and get Misha. He might. I think he would be the only one to put Misha and Todrick on the block, because if Todd Bridges had a lick of sense, and I like Todd Bridges, no disrespect, but why are you protecting Misha and Todrick, who win everything? Both of them. I would have, if I was Lamar and Ty, and this is where not knowing how to play the game comes from. During that HOH, I would have took a beeline to Cynthia and Carson. Number one, you can beat Cynthia. She ain't winning shit. And Carson, he's beatable. Like, they ain't gonna be hanging on the wall again, so you ain't got to worry about that. I would have rather want to work with those two than Todrick and Misha. But Ty Bridges he's not that bright in the Big Brother game. I'll say it like that. Because I did appreciate seeing his family and his letter. I like the emotions. Read up about Erica on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's the absolute worst. I already know about Erica Jane, because I'm on Twitter. So I done already seen about her and her husband who done stole all the people's money and she don't want to pay none of it back. I don't give a damn about Erica Jane. I think it's disgusting because we know this man from that movie. I think it's disgusting to help people when they need you to win this money for them and then you steal it from them. But they should have their day. Davion, it would be awesome if Lamar has been hustling everybody and actually knows how to play. That would be awesome, but that would be a fairy tale. That would be a non-fact. Hey, Charles, Lamar has no clue he has no clue what's going on in this game. He ain't even picked it up by now. I wouldn't be surprised if the nom stayed the same. Lamar gets put out this week because Misha did mention she don't know if she can trust him. Nominations are going to stay the same. I don't know that for a fact. I only know who won veto, and I just happened to scroll through Twitter while I was working, so I really could have it wrong. So I don't want to put it out there because I might say the wrong name. But the nominations are going to stay the same. Because the person who won, she has no benefit of taking, well, I already told y'all who won. She has no benefit of taking either one of them down. And I think she wants Carson gone more than Lamar. Because one, Lamar hasn't proven to win anything. So, like I said, if they ain't put no basketball hoop up for HOH, he ain't about to win. And we're getting ready to get into the competitions where you have to know numbers, memory. It's going to be some of them true falls. As much as we want Lamar to win, he not about to win. He not about to win the HOH. I can see. Let's play fairy. Let's play guess. Carson is going home. Yes. Yes. Yes, Charles. Carson is going to the house. Yes. So let's play. Let's try to guess because this is no spoilers because it hasn't happened yet. Who do we think will be the next HOH? And based on who we think the next HOH is, who do you think will be the noms? I'll go first, and then I'll see what y'all put in the chat. Who I think will be the next HOH is Todrick. I think he's going to win an HOH. Yeah, because Carson's going home. Cynthia and Lamar ain't about to win nothing. Todd Bridges can't play. So it's definitely going to be between Misha and Todrick, and I think Todrick finally win one. It might be a singing and dancing competition. I don't know. But Todrick is going to put up, I believe Todrick will put up Cynthia and Lamar, or he might put up Lamar and Todd Bridges. But his goal will be to backdoor Misha. And as long as Misha doesn't win the next power of veto, he's going to backdoor Misha. And he's going to think that's going to be a move to win him the game. But like I said, this celebrity Big Brother. And everybody going to hate him for backdooring his number one. So I think that's what's going to happen. Now, y'all in the chat saying Misha will be the next HOH. Misha, she's going to nom Lamar and Cynthia. Misha, she will nom Lamar and Cynthia. If Misha wins the next HOH, I think she would nominate Lamar and Cynthia, but I think Misha would do the same thing. As long as Todd Bridges doesn't win the veto, I think she would backdoor him. I just don't see anybody getting rid of Lamar and Cynthia. We could have 4 Black people in the final 4. I think Todrick will pitch that to the group. Who are the 4 Black people? Let me put on my thinking cap. Cynthia, Todrick, Lamar, and Todd Bridges. I guess that is 4 of them. I don't want to see no cookout bullshit. And of all the people pitching it to him, I don't want it to be Todrick. No. It would be nice. It would be an excellent game move if Misha got Todrick out the house. Maybe somebody might tell, because he has been telling people, you know what, we need to think about Misha. Why isn't anybody snitching on Todrick? Glenda, you said you don't want to see the cookout. You don't want to see the cookout ever again. We will never see the cookout again. They never going to see 6 Black people in the house and let all 6 of them get to the final 6 again. I think CBS has finally said, we done gave y'all a Black winner. We done gave y'all a cookout. We done even gave y'all a final 6. Y'all ass is going home first again. That's what CBS about to do. Our ass is about to get ready to go home first again. But I like the cookout. I like seeing everybody working together. I just don't think it'll happen again. But I also don't think... I understand the purpose and the mission behind the cookout. But there is a point in life where we don't need that. We do need it, but I don't want to see it on my TV game show because it ruins people's game. Like, Tiffany was my favorite. She was my winner pick. The cookout ruined Tiffany's game because if Tiffany could have saved her good friend, I forgot the white girl name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She could have changed the direction of her game. But because she needed the cookout, she left herself vulnerable, like at the bottom of the cookout, because she tried to save her little girlfriend that was outside of the cookout. So I don't want to see people destroy their games anymore. Everybody needs $750,000. So let's start playing for ourselves. And how about they just not cast racist ass people? So we don't need a fucking cookout. And everybody could genuinely want to work with everybody. Now, I see Charles talking about tell Angie to apply for Big Brother. I done already told Charles. I only know how to be fake for so long. And Big Brother requires a huge amount of fakeness. And I'm long, the Afro. I'm long outside of the years of sharing space. The only person I want to share space with is the person I share some vows with, and that's it. The way them beds are so close together, and people snoring, and everybody climbing all up in everybody's beds, and community bathrooms and community showers. Mm-mm. And then I gotta be nice and jury management. I can only be fake for so long. They gonna get rid of me so fast. They would get rid of me so fast, cause somebody would get cussed out, and I would want to have a house meeting, and then I'd be like, "You said something about me. Say it to my face." You know, it wouldn't work. I told y'all the best game for me would be the circle, where I could be fake in the chat and talk my shit to the cameras. That would be the best game for me. As long as Todrick doesn't win, you good. Todrick not winning. We already came up with that. Charles is I can't think of the hip word the young people say, but he fooling y'all. He already know I'm not about to go on Big Brother, or damn sure ain't about to do Survivor. I would love to do Big Brother though. I don't know. Could I do it? I don't think I could do it. I don't know. I would have to practice. I might could do it because I could be fake at work all day and be politically correct. But see, the only thing is, I might fuck around and start having kitchen table talk when and there's cameras on me. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could do it. But it would be fun. It would be fun. I thought CBS committed to more diversity. If 50-50, at least people can't steamroll a few people. I think CBS should create more diversity, but I feel like diversity has to be more than just black and white. Like, kind of like how Mariah threw it out there. It was only one Asian person. And like I said, Mariah is celebrity Big Brother. But on regular Big Brother, I would like to see more of everybody, not just, well, let's throw 6 black people in the house so the black people can be quiet. It's more racist than just black and white. So let's throw in a lot of everybody in the house. So we'll see what they do now that they casting. Yes, the cookout ruined Tiffany's game. This is why I agree, Glenda, we on the same page. Now let's all encourage Charles to apply for Survivor. Now let me tell you why I would never do Survivor. Because I'd be hungry. I'd be hungry looking at them people on Survivor. So it ain't no way I'm gonna sit out there and do it. And if you know I don't want to sleep in a bed 2 inches away from somebody, I damn sure don't want to sleep on the ground, cuddle up with some strangers. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Charles will get on there. He needs to start putting his tapes out. Tiffany's friend was Claire. That's her name. That's her name. Sharing bed, showers, and food. You would make great confessionals, though. It would be fun, but I ain't good at the competitions. Now, when it comes to the math, I would be good at the math. I would say the visuals, but my ass can't see. Y'all see, I'll be leaning in just to read the chat. I can't see. I can't hold on to no wall. But I would get all the math comps, the spelling comps. I might do good on some of the smart people comps. I don't know. Mm-mm. I don't know. They would vote me off because they'll, and see, then I'll be the oldest person in the house and they want to call me mom, and I ain't here for that because I only got one child. And they be like, oh, mom, you a cook for the house? Hell no. I don't cook for the house I live in right now. Fuck. That's why I'm getting ready to go outside in the damn windstorm because I don't feel like cooking. They ain't gonna like me. I thought about applying to Big Brother, but I can't act phony for too long. Evita, that's my point. It's only so long I could be phony. It's only for so long. And then I can't have a phone. Then they be wanting y'all to do corny jokes and wear corny costumes. Like, I'm this funny. This is my personality. I'm not all chipper and I got on a mojito. I'm a lime. That ain't me. And they probably vote me out because you know them people who have to get up all times of the night and sing songs and make pies and sandwiches for everybody. My ass wouldn't do it. So it wouldn't work for me. It's just a summer then you go back home. I don't think so. But y'all think so? I don't know. Maybe I might make a tape and send it in. We'll see. Okay, the image of you cuddling on the ground made me. Girl, it made me because I can't even get on the ground. The way my knee set up, like I remember in the gym we used to do burpees all the time where you got to get on the ground. I can't even get on the ground. So what I'm about to cuddle on the ground for? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I go home. I go home day 2 or 3 on Survivor. One, I'm cussing people out for eating too much rice or not catching enough fish. I'm gonna be hangry. Two, I'm not helping build no shelter. I'm not carrying no logs. None of that. I don't have any experience on building anything. And then three, what else they got to do on Survivor? I'm gonna lose all the competitions. If it ain't swimming, I do know how to swim. I can swim. But if it ain't swimming in the water, I'm losing all the competitions. They're gonna vote my ass off first anyway. So, mm-hmm. See, Angie, you talking like this will have me cracking up. But you can't talk like this in the Big Brother house. Everybody is sensitive. I'm gonna say something unpolitically correct, but it ain't really unpolitically correct. But some people might not like what I'm gonna say. But only the non-black people can talk like this on Big Brother and get away with it. If I go in the house talking all like this, I'm gonna be aggressive and threatening, or maybe too loud, and they don't understand. So I ain't got time to be educating no young folks or no old folks about the culture, about the language, because I can be very professional. I have a very professional job. I am a manager. I have to supervise. I have to talk to people around the globe. I know how to light switch, whatever they call it, code flip. I know how to do all that, but I can't do it 24/7 in a Big Brother house. I cannot. Mm-mm. I barely can do it at work. So I know I can't do it on a Big Brother. At least Survivor walk down the beach to get away. Yeah, but I ain't got no AC when I'm done suntanning. I ain't got no A. That's another reason. Ain't no AC out there in Survivor. So no. Mm-mm. If I played, you would play like Derek. I love the way he played. I like Derek too. I definitely couldn't play like Derek. Mm-mm. See, if I played Big Brother, we would have to play old school Big Brother. It would be a lot of hot shit talking, a lot of cussing out, a lot of alliance flipping, a lot of lines drawn in the sand. It wouldn't be no bullying. It wouldn't be no isolation. If it wouldn't be old school Big Brother, I don't want to play. Stormy, I would agree with you. I want a legit, diverse cast: Indians, Asians, Black people, white people, Latinos, etc., in all walks of life. Not just one lesbian and one gay. Like, just mix it all up. Mix it all up, and let's see what comes out. Oh, Charles, please see the circle I could do. And see the circle, I'm going to play myself because I ain't ashamed of myself. I'm going to play myself and we going to have a good time in the circle. I could do that because I could be fake in the types and then have a good time to the cameras. But the circle do a lot of corny shit too. Like, I ain't having no dance party in my living room by myself. Mm-mm. I ain't doing that. You would be like Serene. I love Serene. She was afraid of leaves. I wouldn't be like Serene, because if the competition over and the other team win, I ain't got to prove to myself I can walk across a balance beam. Let's just take our ass back to the camp, because I ain't what I'm proving to myself for. Mm-mm. They were blowing me up to apply. They were. Why you didn't do it? You ain't even tell me that. Why you didn't do it? Y'all, I got to get off of here. Y'all see my hair. And the way my hair looks, this all off subject. So tomorrow, I'm definitely getting a haircut because the cut I had before is too long. But I wanted to add some more blonde to it, but I feel like it's still very blonde. I might not add any blonde to it because I don't want to over process my hair. But I'm definitely getting a cut. But that's why it's in an afro, y'all, because I'm getting color treatment tomorrow and I had no product in my hair. So we definitely about to wrap this up because it's about to be a mess. Let's see what we talking about. Oh yeah, ain't no AC. And see, I can't have no blanket, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's see what we going back to Big Brother, or are we about to end this? Well, I mean, I would rather have a good cast rather than seeing everyone diverse faces and them being boring and horrible. But we don't know. And if you ask me, black people, I'm just gonna say it, the black people are more entertaining. Now it could just be because I'm black and I understand the references and they might be more entertaining to me. But let's look at Bravo, for instance. The highest rated shows of the Housewives are Atlanta and Potomac. The black people. So, no, I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. Give everybody a chance. But I don't want to just see 6 black people, 6 white people, and a sprinkle of everybody else. Like, if we're going to do 50-50 diversity, make it diverse all the way around. And let's just see what they can do. We've never done it before. Okay, Glenda was right. Okay. I don't feel bad for saying it. I don't want to offend people, but whew, yep. Tomorrow night is the Dreamcast. I hope you all have done your homework. I put reminders out there tomorrow night. And I got my nail appointment moved up so we can go at 6 Central tomorrow night, 7 Eastern time. We will be doing the challenge, building our Dreamcast. Tomorrow we're going to do brains versus brawn versus beauty. The homework assignment is uploaded on my channel. Everyone, we just going to have a good time chatting and voting on the different names to create our cast. And at the end of it, I'm going to send the video out to MTV. And then they could pay us a little bit of credit if they steal our idea. Now, y'all saw, many of you all follow Drew. He posted the articles about All Stars 3 being pushed back to May. I'm really mad about that because it was supposed to come out in March and I was ready for it. And then CBS is picking up the challenge. They're going to do challenges in different countries, like Argentina was one, I believe Japan was one. I forgot the rest of the countries. One is going to be in US and it's going to be the challenge CBS. That's going to be our next Dreamcast video. I'm probably going to give it 2 weeks where we'll create a cast for the US based on the CBS franchises like Survivor, oh my hair, Big Brother, Amazing Race, Love Island, you know. So we'll have fun. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But we'll get into all the challenge gossip tomorrow. Y'all keep saying it. The only white They only cast whitewashed Asians that's not diverse. I ain't responding. And see, there go Charles. There he go. Watch him cast D for Australia challenge. I really, I don't dislike D. I don't dislike D. Like, I wouldn't mind if D came back to MTV. I, unless D said more than what she said on the Bailey put when she was saying stuff about loving black penis. I don't dislike D. I think she said ignorant statements. I think she was trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny, and it definitely wasn't the right time to create a joke. And I feel like she might have learned her lesson. I don't know D personally, but I feel like if you can give Jordan another chance, D can have another chance. If you can give Naya another chance, D can have another chance. So if they were to cast D for the Challenge Australia, I wouldn't be mad. I didn't even know she was all from Australia. I thought she was from the UK, but I don't be really keeping up. I feel like they're doing that to see who would be good rookies or competitors for future seasons. It's very confusing to me because is CBS just going to have their version of the challenge and then MTV is still going to have their version? Because I'm just only going to speak for Angie. It's eventually going to turn into challenge overload. And I'm not going to be watching. And if they go to Japan and these countries, are they going to be in English? Because if I got to read the subtitles at the bottom of the screen, I ain't watching. And is it all going to be on Paramount Plus, or do I got to find a link? Because if I got to find a link, I ain't watching it. So, but we shall see. I'm happy. I feel like it's a great idea. I would like to see an all rookie season, all new people, just so we can see fresh intake of the game. Instead of having people, the vets come in and people want to kiss the vets' ass and play their way. Like, I want to see all rookies, all fresh takes on the game. I want to see how other people can pick up and form alliances and who gravitates to who, like no vets. So that's the only thing that excites me about it. And then at the end of it all, I guess after they have those 4 winners from these separate challenges, they're all going to come together and do War of the Worlds, where the winners duke it out to see who is the ultimate winner. So I like the setup. I like the way CBS is taking it. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gonna be talking about this. Y'all gonna say I look like the damn cowardly lion and shit. I don't know. Everyone has said, okay, let's go back. Theo wants to come back to the challenge. He's my dream. Charles, you ruining it. You ruining it. But Theo is on my Dreamcast too. But we have to see what section we put Theo in. I don't know which section you put him in. And don't ruin no more. That's for tomorrow night. As long as Camilla connect, you right. Theo back doing X on the beach. X on the beach. That's getting ready to come up. I want to see Theo on X on the beach. He's very handsome to me. And somebody else told me this was many reviews ago. I don't remember who it was. It might have been you, Dabu, who said I need to review X on the Beach this upcoming season. Oh, because Davon going to be on there. Oh, yes. I'm going to review Davon. I want to know who her ex is. Maybe her and Theo might hook up. Do they know each other? They were on the same season, I believe. We'll get to that when that comes up. Glenda, you with me. You not reading no subtitles. You right. So y'all go to Japan all y'all want to. Argentina all y'all want to. If they don't speak no English, Angie ain't watching it. And I don't want to hear no English voiceovers. So that's it. Story, you said, so basically you ain't watching it. I ain't watching it. I'm not. That's just like Love is Blind. They got Love is Blind Japan, Love is Blind Italy. all up on Netflix. I'm not reading no subtitles to figure out if you want to be in love or not. Mm-mm. That's too much work on my eyes. Because sometimes I just want to watch TV and scroll through Twitter and Instagram anyway. And I'm just listening to the TV. And if I'm listening in Japanese, am I really listening? You say, girl, if you could only. Ugh. And I done dropped my ponytail clip all the way across the room. So it's still confusing to me. It's like 4 challenge seasons at once. I ain't read the new article. Now, if they all come on at the same time, I'm not watching all of them. It's only so much TV your girl could watch in a day. It is a little bit confusing. I would like for it to be segmented to where it's not all at once. And I don't know. I think CBS knows we love the challenge, but I think CBS knows we hate it over there on MTV. So they're trying new things. Now, something that's getting ready to come out because Survivor getting ready to come out, Survivor 42. And then they got this Survivor style celebrity competition. I didn't forgot the name, but I'm going to be watching that because one of the football players on it that I recognize. And it looks like, so I think CBS is trying things out because MTV is dropping the ball over there. So they said, let me pick this up real quick before we lose everybody. I'm not mad at them for that. I'm not mad at that. Yes, Davon is going to be on X on the Beach. Davon and Cam kind of had a disagreement about Theo. Well, Cam got her man. She got her baby and her man. I'm sure she's going to have a husband soon after she have this baby. So we don't care about what Cam had with Theo. He back on the market. So if Davon want to swing around on Theo's tree, let her go ahead and swing around on it. They both single. Yep, because Cam was being no. No, let's not throw Cam under that bus. Leroy was going through a moment where he wasn't ready to commit. He was not ready to commit. So he wanted to play the field. So Cam was like, let me do it better than you. Oh, you think you want to play the field? Let me show you how to do it. And she found that handsome, tall glass of water, Theo, and got a little bit on with him. And I ain't mad at her for it. Now, fortunately, Cam and Leroy found their way back to each other, which I'm very happy for. But Cam ain't do nothing wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. The UK challenge will be the best, hands down. Now, the UK, I would love for them to bring Theo back. I like Georgia. I like, what's her name? Jenny. It's a lot of people from UK I wouldn't mind seeing back. And at least I know the UK will be in English. And maybe Kyle could be on the UK. I don't know. We got to see how they're going to roll this out. I don't know how they're going to roll it out, but I can't wait to see it. And y'all know we're going to be talking about it on the reviews. Yes, Dabu, New Orleans Homecoming is coming out. I think they're filming now. They're going to have a new season. I need to go back on somebody platform and watch New Orleans. I don't think I watched that one. I think I watched the one that had Corey and Ashley, because I remember Ashley was talking about she used to own black people and shit like that. Who child? And you talking about somebody let me on the challenge. But I don't remember the original New Orleans. So I gotta watch that, but I'm gonna be reviewing it. You strongly dislike Cynthia. We don't dislike Cynthia. We just think that she's extremely gullible and will believe anything. And she needs some help. I hope she got a good financial advisor. But I don't dislike Cynthia. She just dumb. And that's it. I skipped one. Cam and Leroy, the only good thing about War of the Worlds 2. And Polly. I'm a Polly fan, so I liked Polly on War of the Worlds 2. But I did like Cam and Leroy. I think they played their best game that season when they both made it to the finals, and they still lost to CT. But we ain't gonna go back there. Cynthia is the most easily manipulated and gullible person I've ever watched, and it's extremely sad. We knew Cynthia was a fool way back when she gave Nene this friend contract. So we knew who Cynthia was. Look at Charles. Theo likes his women palm colored. He couldn't have when he was kissing up on Cam, who was this colored but a little bit darker. So we ain't gonna say all that, Charles. She's ruining the game. Also, Lamar needs to stop. Don't get me started on Chloe. Also, did you see them? Yes, we already talked about this. We've already been disgusted over Lamar and those nails. Julie is classier than me. If it was Angie CBS, Lamar wouldn't have had no vote. Julie is like, Lamar, you know this a live show. Who you voting for, Lamar? Come on. You know we got bills to pay. What you in here doing? See, Lamar wouldn't have had no vote. We would have cut the camera, and the next thing you know, we would have saw Todrick sitting in there. And Todrick, who you vote for? Because Lamar is bullshit. But see, that's what if you want me to be on Big Brother, that's what you need me to do. You need me to be the host and tell it like it is. You got 2 seconds. Go ahead and wish your baby a happy birthday, and let's move this thing on. Ain't no New Orleans with Knight and... Yeah, it was Knight, Jimmy. Wasn't Ashley on there with Corey? Don't get me the line, y'all. I don't remember. And Preston, yeah. But that's not the one the homecoming gonna be on. I have to look up the people who are on there. I don't remember the original New Orleans. But yes, Knight and Jimmy were on like New Orleans Part 2. Do you know who's in the new season of the challenge? I have no clue. I know about All Stars, but I don't even think they cast the new seasons of the challenge. Oh, Lord. Don't let Charles persuade y'all. I'm not trying to be politically correct. How can you say a man only likes his women like this when he was dating women like this on our TV screens? So obviously he liked this too. That's a shame that both sides of my hand look alike. I'm about to go. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I had a good time with y'all tonight. I needed this. So bad after a crazy work week. And I know we're going to have an even better time tomorrow night picking out this cast for the challenge. And my hair will be done. So I'll feel 10 times better with my hair done. But there's not 2 New Orleans seasons. I thought it was. Oh, Lord. See, I ain't... The man ain't even got married yet. Or did he? I don't know. I don't follow Theo on social media. But he couldn't have gotten married if he about to be on X on the beach. We don't know what he about to do. But we got to just see. But again, I appreciated you all. I really needed to just chat and have a good conversation, have a good time online. I will see you all tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. Remember your homework because you do get a vote. And it's not just me and Charles cast. Everyone gets to put their 2 cents, and we're going to build the cast and send it off to MTV. So we're going to have a good time with that tomorrow night. I'm out of town this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So like Love is Blind, Ready to Love, all the love shows, and even Celebrity Big Brother that comes on Friday and Sunday. I will catch up on all the reviews on Monday when I get back in town. And it's a holiday, so y'all off work on Monday. Y'all get the holiday off too. if enough people get the holiday off, we can talk TV shows all day on Monday. Ain't nothing else to do. Because I am not turning my computer on until Tuesday. I'm gonna go out, do a little bit of work for maybe an hour or two tonight, but that's it. No more work until Tuesday. We're gonna have a good time. So that's it, you all. I'm about to end it. Go ahead and like this video. Hit the like. I appreciate you all so much. If this is your first time with Kiss My Cheeks TV, don't mind my hair. It's usually not in this big of an afro. But go ahead and hit subscribe if it's your first time with Kiss My Cheeks TV. I do all the competition shows, all the reality shows. We have a good time over here. And I will see you all later tomorrow night. Okay, have a good night. Be safe. Bye.